And today I have the third installment of the perfect jailbroken iPhone. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. But I did get this setup sent to me by a guy named Kevin Last on Twitter. So if you guys want to check him out, I'll put his Twitter handle in the description, as well as the Reddit post that he posted this to as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we all have installed here. Now I do want to start on the lock screen. So if we go to the lock screen here, and we open that up, you'll notice something pretty familiar. You guys have probably seen this before just because I've used it in a couple of my videos here, and that's the cataracts theme. So that's what this little widget right here is for the lock screen. You will have to download a tweak called Groovy Lock in order to install this, and then you'll have to download the cataracts theme, which I'll put a link to in the description below. So you'll have to add a repo for this. Now the other things on the lock screen that you're not seeing, like the swipe to unlock or slide to unlock, the camera grabber, the notification center grabber, as well as the control center grabber, that's all hidden by Hide Me 8. But if we go ahead and swipe over, again, I'm using a tweak called Hot Dog to change that right there. Everything else is pretty much stock. And then we're here on our springboard. So to begin with, the theme that I'm using here is called Muse. And it's a really cool theme. You can see that it has pretty good icon support as we swipe through here. And then the font that I'm using in this video is a font called Zooboy81 Beats. So you're gonna have to actually download Zooboy 8 Winterboard theme in order to get this font and then install it in Bitafont. Now to get this layout right here, I'm using a tweak called Iconoclasm, and I'm also using the 3x3 dense layout. So that's what you're gonna get when you apply that. You're gonna have 3 icons by 3 icons. Right down here at the bottom, I have the Better 5 icon dock. So I have 5 icons here in my dock. And then right below that, you can see kind of the reflections right here. And this is due to a tweak called Classic Dock. Now, I usually don't have that dock in the background. I'm not sure why that's there right now. But with Classic Dock, it usually just gives you a clear background, and you'll have those nice reflections down at the bottom. Of course, anything hidden in the status bar right here is actually due to Hide Me 8 once again. And you'll also notice some applications peeking behind these other app icons. So if I swipe down on that, you'll notice that we have Apex 2 installed, which is a really cool tweak allowing you to basically have folders that look really nice, have nice animations, but it doesn't look like folders. Now for the control center here, if we go ahead and swipe up on that, you'll see that we have a different color scheme. So we're using a tweak called Uniformity. So that's going to give us all these different colors. So you'll have to set that up yourself. But then we also have Glyph CC. So that's going to basically give us this theme that we have right here. And again, you'll have to install the Glyphs Winterboard theme, which I'll put a link in the description below for you guys, as well as CC Clean just to clean everything up. Now you also notice that we have a blurred background right here, and that's due to a tweak called System Apereo. I believe that's how you pronounce that. But if we swipe over, you'll also notice that this is actually OXO Legacy Edition. So we have all of our nice little app cards right here, and we can continue to swipe through just as we would back in the original OXO. You also see that this entire control center is actually rounded off, and that's due to a tweak called roundification. This doesn't only take place in the control center, it also takes place on the notification center as well as in the app switcher itself. So if we open up the app switcher here, you'll see that we have a 2x2 layout, and that's due to a tweak called grid switcher. So you'll also notice that the app cards are all rounded off. Like I said, that's from roundification. Now with grid switcher, you can actually add another row and column, so you can have a 3x3 layout. I just think the 2x2 actually just looks the best aesthetically, so that's what I have running right now. Now for the notification center, if we go ahead and pull that down, you can see that we actually have a widget right here, and that's due to Battery Doctor widget. That's from the App Store, so you have to download that from the App Store. We also have roundification going on, so we have just that rounded corner, and it's not the entire screen, as well as Simple NC. So you won't see any tabs right up here. You can still swipe over to your notifications just like that, but it doesn't have the tabs, which just looks a little more minimalistic. Now, if we swipe this up and we actually open up our spotlight here, you'll see that we have a nice looking keyboard. This is actually due to a tweak, or a couple of tweaks, Color Keyboard for iOS 7. Yes, I said iOS 7, so you actually have to download the iOS 7 version. So if you didn't purchase it, then you'll have to actually figure out some other way to download it But if you did previously purchase it on iOS 7, then you can download it still, even though it says it's not compatible. You can see that it obviously is. And then you'll have to download a tweak called Lock Keyboard. And I'll have the instructions in the description for you guys just to kind of explain exactly what you have to do to get this, just because it's a little bit confusing to explain unless it's written down. You can kind of check it out for yourself. But if you want this keyboard, just be sure to check the description below. Now for banners and notifications, we have two tweaks installed. One is color banners as well as flag paint. So you can see right here for notifications, if we go ahead and swipe down here, you'll see that we have a couple of different colors here depending on what application that we're actually using. So green for messages, blue for Skype, white for PayPal. You see scrolling down here that we have just a bunch of different colors here for different applications. Of course, for settings here, if we go ahead and swipe down and we open that up, you can see that we have Eclipse 2 installed, which I normally have installed here just for settings. Some of the other applications I don't use it in just because it can look not great, but a lot of the ones there, especially the ones that it's optimized for, it looks really good. Now, if we go to my lock screen here, you can see that I actually have a tweak installed called Priority Hub. So when you have multiple applications that you're getting notifications from, you can actually just tap on either one of those, and that's what's going to load right up here. So you can see if I tap on that, then it's going to show those right there. So that's pretty much it for the setup of this video. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Again, of course, if you guys want those wallpapers, be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting those up right when this video goes live. So of course, if you enjoyed it, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps me out. Of course, if you want to see more videos just like this, be sure to subscribe. All right, guys, until